Okay, so this is a few ways how to embed a PowerPoint onto Canvas. So, first things first, we got to start with the bad news. From the Canvas website, any PowerPoint uploaded is only viewable in preview mode, which means any video clips or narration embedded in any slides cannot play, nor does animation. So if you got a really awesome PowerPoint, unfortunately, for your standard methods of uploading it, it won't be cool. It'll be plain. So that's unfortunate, but there is ways to get it uploaded. So first things first, you're going to have your module. You're going to create a module, and let's do the very first method, just putting it in as a file. This way they can actually download the PowerPoint. So if they want to see the cool animation, maybe at their house, or maybe you have a computer that has PowerPoint on there, they can download the file and view it that way. It's not ideal for in class because every kid that tries to download the file, if they choose to, you're going to have a million downloads if they're downloading it. But it does show up if they don't need to download it. So we'll call it New Student Orientation. So let's just name it a new file. So we got to find the file first. So we got to scroll all the way down, wherever it is. New Student Orientation, there it is. We're going to double click that, and then we're going to add item, and then we'll see what it looks like. So it's going to take some time to upload because it is kind of a bigger file, but this is one way. This is kind of a simple way to get it on there. So we uploaded it, we put it under files, right? We click this and it should automatically load in Canvas. It takes some time because it's a bigger file, especially when you first upload it. Sometimes it takes a bit more time than you'd like, but see, it will automatically upload. And you can click enter full screen mode. You can scroll down. This is more like your PowerPoint's kind of in a Word document. You have this stuff here and it's where you need it. Unfortunately, some of the things like this arrow that normally flies in from the side, there's some kind of animation. Like I said, it doesn't show up this way, which is unfortunate. But it's in there. If they want to download it, they'll actually click this link. So they don't actually have to download it in files, but the link is there. Unfortunately, most of the students, while it's loading, will probably just click this blue link out of habit and download it. So you might have 100 downloads on your screen, which is not ideal. So that's one way to get it on there. You just upload it to files, and that's it. Let's add another way, so where they don't actually have the option to download it. So we're going to click add it as a content page, right? And let's say adding an animated PowerPoint. Unfortunately, like we just said, we can't add an animated PowerPoint. So let's just say adding a non-downloadable PowerPoint. So that way they can't download it. So we're going to add that to content page. So here it is. PowerPoint. I spelled that wrong, so let's fix that. There we go. Alright, so let's open this up. So here we go. We're going to go to Edit. And the first thing we need to do is we need to go to our Google Drive. You'll have the PowerPoint file wherever it is. Mine's on my desktop. Click that, drag it over, drop it. So that's going to take a second to upload. So let's go back to our canvas. Let's add a table in. Just one square. Just like that. Next, we're going to go to HTML editor. This is where we add it in so it actually embeds it. So let's check on it, see if it's uploaded. There it is. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to open it. We're going to click these three little dots. We're going to open a new window. We're going to click the three dots again, and we're going to click Embed Item. So we've done that. We've embedded it now. So now we're going to go back to our PowerPoint. We're going to go right in between these arrows where it says TD, TD. Right in between them, we're going to paste that, and then we're going to save it. So now when they click it, it's going to show up like this. There's no download, so there's no excess downloading. And then they can go from slide to slide. So they can click, change slides. You know, it can be a bit annoying. I think you can go full screen, yeah. So some of the words will pop in, but like this drawn in stuff, the arrows would normally fly in, they're not going to fly in. Okay, so there is another way. Let's do one thing that it's a minor thing, but it can be helpful. So let's erase this. Oop, that's not what I want to erase. This PowerPoint here. There we go. Let's go to HTML editor. Let's get rid of it. So let's add our square again. So we're going to try something different. We are going to go back to our shared drive, and we're going to say, actually let's go back to our PowerPoint. Let's say open with Google Slides. I know it's probably not originally a Google Slides, but we're going to open it with Google Slides because there's something cool we can do if we were to do that. So that's going to open, and what we can do here, a little bit different, is we can go to File, and let's see, Publish to the Web, Embed. You can change the slide. You can make it auto advance. Let's say I want every 5 seconds, and of course they can go back. Start slideshow as soon as the player loads. I'll just wait and say restart during the last slide. Publish. So that's going to give us that embed code right here. So we're going to copy that. And we're going to go back and we're going to put that in the same square. So this is another way to embed it. It seems the exact same, but I'll show you something different we can do with it. So we've embedded it. It's a Google slide, right? So notice it copied it right here as a Google slide rather than a PowerPoint. Now, why is that important? Looks the exact same, no big deal, right? Well, this is important. You know, you can do this, you know, where it automatically switches slides. Not really that big of a deal. It might not be worth the work. But what could be worth the work is you can edit this real time and you won't have to go back and change the PowerPoint and re-upload it. So what do I mean by that? I mean, we can go here. We can get out of this. There we go. I can go to, let's say, my first slide. And it's in Google. It's not in PowerPoint, right? It's in Google Slides. So let's say I found this really cool orientation deal from Miss Burns, and I'm like, yo, let's say Miss Burns retires, whatever. I want to rip this off. I want to pretend like it's mine, right? So I'm going to say Mr. Barris, and let's change it to astronomy. Awesome. So now I'm done. You know, Google Slides automatically saves. Let's say I get a room, right? I can X out of this. I can X out of my PowerPoint. And now I can go back here. It still says Miss Burns, that's okay. So let's go back to my original modules page. We're going to click it here. And bada bing, notice it just edited it for me. So now I don't have to go back and make a new PowerPoint, re-upload it. If it's in Google Slides, which was easy to do, it's automatically edited. You know, as I said before, unfortunately you can't put in animations. There is sort of a roundabout way to do that. It's going to take a little bit of work, but there's a way. I'll try to make another video on that. But really, the other way boils down to playing your PowerPoint on your screen, recording it with screen capture software, and then uploading the video of your PowerPoint, right? So it's a roundabout way. It's kind of like it dehumanizes it as a PowerPoint because really it's just a video at that point. But if you really, really need the animation, you can do it that way. So that's how to upload kind of a dry PowerPoint to Canvas.